everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Dalton's Bengals going up against Newton's Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They come up in an offset eye. Andy Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. And here are the starters. Charles, what are your thoughts on Jeremy Hill?
He provides a thump in this offense. A great runner who goes inside and establishes a tone for his team.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. It's second down. Dalton looking. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Now, this Panthers defense, they're starting to come into form against the Saints. They gave up 41 points. Then they had the bye. Last 3 games, they've held each opponent to 20 points or less.
I was shocked when the season began and watched people move the ball so well and so successfully against this Panther defense. They were tremendous in 2015. I thought they were second-best defense in the league behind Denver. So when that happened, I couldn't believe it. But now, as you noted, they're really rounding into form. Let's face it, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, maybe the best tandem of linebackers in the league.
And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back. In that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
They'll try the end around with Green. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Third and 2 for Dalton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. So second down, 3 yards to go now. Dalton throwing on second down. And his throw here is incomplete. Jeremy Hill there was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. To the left side here for Eifert. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete. Jeremy Hill was the one he was trying to hit there. And it's 2nd down. Another chance for Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the safety.
Pick. We'll take the pick.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Back to throw, Newton. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Kelvin Benjamin has to be a feature of this offense that's on your screen now.
Definitely a #1 receiver, a huge target with some speed. It's almost like go-go gadget when he goes up to get the football. No matter how you defend him, he can go just a little bit higher.
Second and 10, Newton again. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And Benjamin, understandably, really mad after that Week 10 game. He did have 84 yards, but he got stripped by Marcus Peters late. That was the difference.
That'll drive him crazy because as big and as strong as he is, he's not used to people coming in and frisking him and taking the ball away. But throughout the game, he had a nice performance because he used that big body so well. Slant routes inside, kept the defensive backs away. I question his speed coming out of college. Mea culpa. He makes up for it with that big body and excellent catch radius.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Now Newton on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll be first down, Panthers.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old-school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Just 1 yard to go here on second down. Here's Newton now on second down. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing is Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice games, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, this doesn't draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
To throw is Newton. Flushed out right side. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good game. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed around his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
From the red zone now, Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Kelvin Benjamin from 17 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the
I ain't just throwing that up. I'm just displaying what he got on defense, bro. I'm taking advantage of what he like what is he doing? Cause look, bro, he trying. Cause look, bro, I'm looking at his linebackers and his linemen, bro. Dude is clearly blitzing in, bro. Like he's thinking I'm finna run with Cam, bro. And he's playing one-on-one with Benjamin, bro. So I'm gonna take advantage on that side, bro.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Bengals getting set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
What be cover 3? That's my defense. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is what
oh shit, he should have stuck his feet down.
It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. You know, I did want to ask you about the game you called this past weekend, Week 10. You had 15 punts in that contest between the Jets and Rams.
Lachlan Edwards for the Jets. The star of the day was Johnny Hecker for the Rams, averaged over 50 yards a punt, including a 78-yarder. And when you uncork a 78-yard punt, you should dance like their fellow punter, Marquette King of the Oakland Raiders. He dances like no one is watching.
Well, you made it sound like it was a great game. There's only 1 touchdown, 3 field goals.
Yeah, but 78 yards, got to give it up for that.
Seven yards remaining here on 3rd down.
I know, that was on the side. That was all I'm on that shit. There he's
Flush to his and he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They send Green to the left on his own. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, shit. I'm sure.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Hill, the lone setback. Throwing, Dalton.
Shit. Oh my God, he owns Saddle. He owns Saddle. That was my pick. That was my pick.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. Another chance for Dalton. Surveying the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. And en route, going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. 4th down. Dalton wants to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and
that shit was the
no
truth.
Adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll be a Carolina first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
I'm trying to get Benjamin. Nah, come on, Benjamin.
So now 1st and 15. Stewart is the lone setback. Looking for Jim, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, they said the win, bro.
Enemy territory.
Just, I hope you die against it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
Under control.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it down.
Under control.
Move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized. Executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Crazy, yeah.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. So Dalton now. He's going to try it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Following the interception, here's Newton. Over the middle here to Brown. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
They know the difference. They know the difference. They know the difference. They know the difference.
Here for 6 points. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here.
They know the difference.
They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And
crazy
they
hell.
want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
That's caught at the 2. And this play is going nowhere fast as he goes down. That one might need to go back to the drawing board as they fail on the 2-point try. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often a unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On second down, here's Newton. He's going to look deep, looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I'm going to shift for a second and talk playoff picture. Yes, we've got a few more weeks, but the NFC East and the AFC West have been into today. We both have 3 teams in.
And right now, the NFC East essentially has 4, because Dallas is clear of the field. But Washington, New York, and Philadelphia really bunched in there. And then you go to the AFC West. Kansas City owns a tiebreaker over Oakland, and Denver also right there, the defending Super Bowl champs.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. third down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. A big play. Dalton to his favorite target, Green. 51 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So 2nd and 10 here. Second down, Dalton. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. Snap came and won. Now here's Dalton. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception picked up by Thomas Davis. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Hey. 4 down. 58 Mike, 58 Mike.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
On the ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a gain of 20 that time. And that leads to a Carolina first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carlos Dunlap. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Newton now on second down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Play clock winding down. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and long, it's Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They come up in an offset eye. They go back to the air here after the INT. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That'll give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
10 yards still left on second down. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton, he's got time. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete.
I know I'm not giving up credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Johnson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Carolina first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. To the air again, Newton. Buying time, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
So they're going to go for 2. Cam looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And out now, here come the Bengals. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They send Green to the left on his own. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And that is incomplete here.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. It's caught. Left side, Brandon LaFell. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They send Green to the left on his own. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. That one good for 10 yards. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
There's nothing like getting out of the gate and finding your favorite target. Andy Dalton just did that with A.J. Green.
And some people call that a nice fantasy football connection as well.
Yeah, they're piling up the points that way, and they want to see that continue.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Ryan Hewitt taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And they will line up now for the two-point try.
That boy's got 4. 380.
Here's Dalton to throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
20. Check. Fresno. He's coming.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to float this one deep, and this is caught. A big play that time. Newton to Benjamin. 41 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Their big tight end, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Newton going to try and throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. From midfield here, Dalton. And this is LaFell. It's caught. And he's brought down. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10, finding time. Now here is another interception, picked off by Trey Boston, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing win. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did, and it's probably a capper to everything that was said during the week because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field, you name it. When it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
Well, the I's were dotted, the T's were Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. Second down here. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing here. Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Corey Brown. 78 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Cam looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And the Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
That's what I do.
Zebra! Zebra!
They send Green to the left on his own.
Hey, wide 20. Wide 20.
It's second down. Dalton looking. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they're going to go for 2.
Key to tight end. Key to tight end. We got 4. We got 4. Set. Wide. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Here's Dalton to throw for it. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Panthers coming out now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got...
Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Newton's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.